Hello and welcome to JamHammer. In this video, we're going to be picking up where we left off with Warhammer Total War. So at the top of the last episode, we embarked on a few skirmishes, took down some towns, grew our horde a little bit, but mostly we left off in a kind of unmatched looking fight. So the game thinks we're going to lose this one. I don't want to tend to agree, but we do look a little bit outmatched. So the enemy haven't deployed yet, so we can't see them, but there's two forces, the garrison of the town that we're trying to lay siege to, and then garrison there too was one of the Empire's armies. So yeah, we're a little bit outnumbered. We've got our forces here, so we'll see what we can do, and hopefully we won't have Kazarak's forces eliminated immediately. So fingers crossed, everybody. We'll see what we can do. So get my ranged units, the archers back here protected. I think Kazarak has got sort of a leadership buff, so I kind of want to keep him safe, because if he dies, then all my units will become demoralised. At the same time, want him there giving leadership buffs to these units, because they've all got kind of poor leadership. You can see over there in the red. What have we got? I've got the Centaurs. Okay, yeah, I've got the Centaurs. I want those sort of on the flank so I can bring them round and smash any enemy archers. And also these big units here, the Minotaurs, kind of want those crushing any elite enemy infantry. So to that end, what I'll do is I'll have those as a unit, sort of my general infantry as a unit, Centaurs as a different one, and the Minotaurs as 4. It's really difficult to know where to position my units. I don't really know where the enemy's going to be. I kind of want all the spearmen are in one line and all the axemen in another. I kind of want those a little bit interspersed just in case of enemy cavalry. I really cannot remember what units the enemy were going to field, so let's just start the battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay, a lot of okay, we can pause it. A lot of enemies. So quite a few spearmen. And they got their archers in the middle there, pretty well protected at the front and the back there from cavalry charge. Almost knew what I was planning on doing. So what to do? I think just send everyone at them. We were chaos after all. So you attack the swordsman, you attack those, you over there. See, they haven't got any cavalry, so I'll just march a spearman, whatever they're called. Ungor spearman, yeah, heard. Just straight at them. Who's this? Spearman, yeah, take that flank. So I might hold the Centaurs in reserve there for a bit, sort of send them round slowly into the flank there. And then hopefully they'll sort of march all their infantry forward and we can sneak them round and hopefully rout them. Minotaurs, I think this is some great sword infantry, yeah, so although it's a little bit on the flank there, I think they're going to be quite a high threat once the combat is joined. I'll send Kazarak here at Ludwig, the enemy commander. So take them on. Archers, just shoot the enemy archers, I guess. You shoot them, you shoot them, you shoot those people, and you shoot those people. Okay, let's see how that plays out. I think everyone's got a target. Everyone seems to be rushing in. What are the Empire doing? They're just waiting for our attack. Oh yeah, they're steadfastly holding the line here. A lot of enemy. A lot of archers. Let's see what the horde looks like coming in. I mean, they seem pretty eager, the Empire. They do not seem at all phased by the hordes of chaos coming at them, the Beastmen hordes. Minotaurs are rushing in. I'm pretty nervous that they were storming at me. So good on the Empire and their resolve. So yeah, we'll take the Centaurs around side now. See if we can flush any of these out. Try and conceal them into these forests. Wow, the Minotaurs are streaming in. Already taking fire. They're drawing a lot of fire from the crossbowmen and the Free Company militia. Going in, I'm a bit concerned they're a little bit exposed there. Let's bring the cavalry around. Their crossbowmen are also sort of raining fire down on the Ungor spearmen there. Oh, Kazarak's getting stuck in, again, also a little bit exposed for himself there. Ooh. Oh, they are losing that combat. Hopefully, yeah, the other members of my infantry are going in now. Lend them a bit of aid. And let's send Centaurs in at the rear there. Okay. Let's get them shooting here. Shooting here. Oh dear. Minotaurs are taking a lot of damage. But the enemy are already routing, so... See, this army seems a little bit like, you know, Glass Cannon, I think I might have mentioned. They're really strong. And at least they just sapped the enemy willpower, drained a lot of their health, but they are in turn getting a bit beaten up there. So the Centaurs smashed into the rear there as well. And they've already started routing the crossbowmen, so let's carry on with that charge before their spearmen have a time to respond. Yeah, the left flank is looking real nice here. Support them with some archers. Lovely. These axemen are just standing there. How is Kazarak doing? Oh, just going mano a mano here with Ludwig. He was pretty massive for a human, apparently. He's like bigger than that Ungor. Watch these two duke it out while everyone else fights in the background. Oh, they're my archers? I know Ungor Raiders. Oh yeah, they are the archers. I don't know why they just decided to join into the melee fight there. Getting stuck in. Right, so... These guys are starting to think about rallying here, so... Make sure they don't consider that. Gorhud's doing okay. Kazarak's doing fine. Ludwig's still standing, although he's now in my archers. So let's move those back. Got a huge horde here. I don't know why all my... Oh, Victory's in our grasp. Wicked. I don't know if they'd sort of joined up all of their forces, like sort of anticipating a second force had sort of crest the hill in some direction, but apparently not. I thought that maybe, you know, like the garrison or the army would be coming separately, but apparently not. So they're chasing them off. Lovely. Nice boundary event. Oh, victory. Everyone's running. Wicked. That went way better than anticipated, really. I think we've lost a few infantry. Minotaurs in particular, like they got a bit beaten up to the first in. But no, decisive victory. Nice one. Victorious, the corpses of the enemy litter the ground, and those able to flee do so with the laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. Sweet! So let's look at the stats. So yeah, I've deployed quite a few. Lost 350, so not huge losses, really. Who did the most damage? That swordman did the most damage, and I think Ludwig himself. I think he's got stuck in with the archers there. They must have really massacred them. Cool. Some nice money. Wicked. XP there for Kazarak. Not enough to bump him up to level 8. But, oh yeah. Ludwig and Humphrey Brown, I guess is the leader of the garrison there. Both smitten.
Oh, spiteful one, show me who to smite, and they shall be smoten.
Okay, settlement captured. I cannot remember where Senden is in the grand scheme of things, so I don't know what the best option to be here. I mean, Chaos Corruption, Horde Growth, I'll just take that. Not really short of funds, got like 17,000 monies. So yeah, reason to file. Cool. And Ludwig, our enemy belonging to Karabberg, has perished at the battle at Senden Reichwald Forest. Cool. Ooh, and we got a new follower, a Magister. The Magister, or whatever name a cult leader abides by, is a powerful covert agent of chaos, tending to flocks of the corrupted within the mortal lands. Cool. Horde building construction cost is now down by 8% in Kazarak's army. Wicked. Oh, and it looks like that was enough to level Kazrag up. Got the little arrow there saying they leveled up to level 8. So, where's best to put that? Missile resistance? That might be useful, actually. Because I noticed when he was charging in, himself and the Minotaurs seemed to move a lot quicker than the bulk of my hordes. He was a bit exposed to crossbow fire for a second there. So I'm tempted to put a point in there. Where else have we got here? There maybe income from raiding settlements. That might be more useful down the line. Go with that one for now, actually, and then next time I come in for another point, I'll pop it in there, because I realise I'm putting most of the points for Kazrak into those sort of things that benefit the overworld. So this sort of tactical portion of the game, but not so much in the battle phase. Need to start making them a little bit more savvy in combat. Cool. So what buffs have we got on the go? So I think that when one falls is still the buff from the full moon, so still replenishing units, which is nice. Because I've got no more movement so we can make this turn. So what I might do, still got a bit of movement from my hero here, Lakashi. So I might move them into this region here. So got some eyes on the different approaches around the forest, and then eventually I can deploy them, start whittling down Karaberg. Although it looks like, understandably, since everywhere else seems to be getting demolished by these beastmen forces, their populace morale is way down, so shouldn't be too difficult to sort of deteriorate their public order. It's going way down. Wicked. So we'll end the turn there. Oh, we've been issued a quest. Scourge. Curses of Mana Many, yada yada. Todbringer sends out his armies from Middenheim to rid the Drakwold of Gors. How dare you? They've slain Breakin, while Jefferson survive Petty Power. Yeah, is that other tribe out there somewhere? But yada yada yada. They want us to raid Bockle. Where's Bockle? Oh, it's miles away. How long have I got to accomplish this? It's not really giving us loads of money, so I might just put that aside. And we've also got a recruiting surplus. As the Blood God knows all too well, war is a meat grinder that constantly requires fresh supplies. Oh yeah, amen to that. Which means recruits are not always easy to come by. On this rare occasion, however, there is a glut of bodies ready and willing to join the fray. Ah, a wake of 10 turns for that as well. That's nice, so our recruitment costs are way down. Play Siege on that sort of boon. And start recruiting some extra units then. Where are we? So, Kashi. Yeah, let's deploy you. So that should be diminishing. Oh wow, yeah, the public order is way down. It's from like the added corruption as well from defiling that settlement. So I didn't check what their garrison's like. So they have got walls. And pretty hefty garrison with knights as well. So that could be a little bit of a task to overcome that. So what I think I'll do is move Kazrak into this area, into the Reichwald Forest, and then do a bit of raiding. How much income does that bring in? It won't tell me until I click on it. 289. Yeah, take that. So we've got a predictive income that's in the positives, which is nice. Build up back coffers. Oh, all the forces are replenished thanks to the sort of benefits we're getting from the moon there, so that's cool. We've got a 2 in the population surplus, so we might be able to build some stuff as well. Yeah, looks like we can upgrade the pit hovel to a rude burrow, and that'll give us access to Goreherd and Goreherd with shields. Thought we already had that. Everyone's got a similar sort of name that I can't really tell anyone apart. Apologies, Beastmen. Do not mean to offend. But I think for this turn, because the raiding there, as well as bringing us in income, is sort of deteriorating their populace further. You can see on their raiding is also at -3, getting -9 from the corruption we've caused, and -7 from the characters in the region. So that's way down. Apparently, in 5 turns, there's going to be a rebellion, which will just diminish them even further. So yeah, I think that's all we'll do this turn. Getting a bit of cash, bring them down. We've got an event, the enemy within. Nobles of the Empire worship the ruinous powers, currying favour and hope of a heretical boon. Should we allow these undeserving fools to court the attention of the dark gods, or should we put an end to their ignorant wants? What do we get? So, if we let them carry on, we'll get some extra chaos corruption. Always good, that's 10 turns, that's nice. Or blood of an empire lord, so the chaos corruption will go down, but the bestial rage of our forces will go up. I really wish at these points it'd let me look, unless I'm doing something wrong, it'd sort of let me postpone this and look at which one would be more beneficial, because I can't really keep it straight in my head, like what level chaos corruption's at and what level the bestial corruption is at. But I think from reason there, chaos corruption is quite high, and I think we're kind of on the cusp of the bestial rage of getting a second army to follow us around, whatever that was called, a Bray Herd. So yeah, let's kill them. I hope that was the right choice. I don't think that'll become apparent just yet. But yeah, I can see that next turn it'll go over 80. And then if I recruit 3 more units, which I should probably do now since we've got a saving on them, we should get a Bray Herd army, so we've got an even bigger force, and then we can definitely lay siege to Karaberg. So let's do that. Let's change to a hidden encampment. And we'll have a look at the building browser to see what we can do. Not loads. Most of these things are quite expensive, these introductory buildings, so I need a population surplus of 4, we've only got 2. So yeah, I might just upgrade the pit hovel, which I can't do from here, I don't think, can I? Oh, yep, lovely. So that'll give us some gore herd, and gore herd with shields. Might be useful to have some shielded infantry actually, just because it gives it a little bit of extra added protection against some arrows and some of their more elite infantry. Always a good thing, because my units do seem a little bit frail. If they ever get attacked, they'll mostly massacre the enemy before they get a chance to strike them back, which is all good. So I'll stick with that. And then, how do I recruit people? Army panel, recruit. I'm kind of tempted actually to wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait until that's finished researching and then get 3 of those new infantry. So I have to stay in this stance while that goes through. So end the turn then. Yeah. Wait for that to go through. Ooh. An enemy. Oh, that's what happened then. So that Ripperhorn tribe that I just mentioned, they've been obliterated. Don't know what happened there in the mists. Don't know like where they were fighting. I think they were out here in Ulfric's territory, whatever they're called, the Middenheim realms. A rival beast lord has called a Bray Herd to war and demands that you join his ranks. Will you listen to this call, or will you forge on alone without them? Okay. So if I answer the call, my upkeep will go down, that's cool. But the horde growth is going to go down. And I feel like horde growth is already pretty low. I've not seen a lot of sort of build-up of excess, of surplus, whatever it's called. So I might ignore that. Yeah, I'll disregard the call. That's fine. Who's this enemy army? Jovi, it's Jovi Helborg. Back and looking for more. Just walking through the ruins of these sacked towns. I'm kind of tempted to go out there and attack him. Not a huge force.
Sigmar, no.
By Sigmar, no, he says. So he's not looking for a scrap. But I think I'm going to recruit the new Gore that we've got. Gore Herd with shields and regular Gore Herd. So I've already got 2 of these in the army. No, I've only got 1 on Gore Herd. So I think just to balance it out, we'll get 2 with shields and then just 1 of the regular on Gore. And then everyone's got like 2 of those. And that makes my unit count up to 17 as well, which should be enough if we tip this over to get a Bray Herd. So yeah, cool. Happy with that. Can I just close that? Wicked. Yeah. Leave it there. And the turn. Let's see if Jovi... Oh, Jovi's just retreated way back into the forests. Mission failed. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess I've got no Ripperhorn tribe to impress now that they are all dead. I don't think there was much I could do to avert that. I don't really know where they were. Another event. Gluttony. The herd is noisome and disgruntled, more so than usual even. They resent having to worship the herdstone for yet another night, and instead desire to feast and overindulge. What say you, Lord? A wild night, so that'll diminish our chaos corruption even further, but the leadership goes up, always useful for these guys. Or worship you beasts. And that is only positives. So, yeah. No downsides to that one, that's fine. And, ooh, got an enemy army here. Bernhardgig. This sounds like a name that someone just sort of gave up on halfway through. Okay, not a huge force, but all mounted. Still don't think at war with the Cult of Ulrich. So that's good. I don't really want to tick them off just yet by getting involved in any fights. Not until I've wiped out all of Karabberg. So, we should now have a... Oh, no, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, that's been researched, obviously, so I've recruited those members of the infantry. They're in the ranks now, so we've got 17. So I just need to sort of pump the guys up a bit now and tick this over. So, how long before they decide to revolt? Can you show me? 4 turns. Can I bother to wait that long? Might just do one more turn of raiding, because I don't think I can go any further this turn since we were sort of encamped and recruiting, so we'll do another round of raiding, a little bit more cash because my predicted income is really low now, so I think there's so much upkeep for my army at this stage because got quite a few of them, and that'll do her. Leave it at that. Oh yes, the Grey Herd is here. Wicked. The call to the Great Hunt has been answered. The ground lurches and writhes as the great Grey Herd is summoned. This merciless horde of beastmen are gathered in Karabberg, ready to fight and feast. Cool. Oh, and I got a trait for Lakashi, the Gorbal. So he will now diminish the public order by an extra -1. Wicked. And here is the Grey Herd then. Cool. Ruled by what? Modgweeb Manita. Okay, I'm loving these names. Ooh, I got some interesting units as well. I got loads of Centaurs. That's going to be useful. And then Harpies. I don't think... Yeah, I can't... I'm clicking. I can't command those outright. So what can I do? I can set a target. I'll focus attack at the target that you set. Zoom to the army. Whoop. Here we go. And I can zoom to them. I can clear their target. Oh, okay, that's about it. I can set a target and I can clear the target. Okay, well, since we're going to besiege Karabberg... Oh, is this their capital city? I just realised it's the same name as their sort of faction. Cool, yeah, let's set that as a target. Wicked. And I think I'll do the same. So I don't want to be raiding, otherwise my units are going to be winded in battle. So, Beastman ambush, I guess. And let's march in. Wicked. So, here we are in the siege menu. So apparently the balance of power once more favours the enemy. Said that last time, we did okay, although this time they will be hidden behind walls. They got a lot, actually not too many ranged units, so see how it goes. I don't have high hopes for our units in a siege because they will be sort of firing from the cannons and towers and crossbows and stuff, so we've got to sort of survive before we can breach their walls. But to help them out, what I'll do is spend a little bit of time besieging their city. And what we can do is build some siege towers and battering rams in the meantime. So it'll take a turn to build the battering ram and 3 turns to build the siege towers. So we want to continue the siege, and we're just going to have to wait that out for a few turns whilst they build those units. So that's all we can do. And the turn. Ally mobilizes against settlement. Received word, our ally intends to attack this enemy settlement, so the next available... Oh, yeah, great, so that's the Grey Herd following the target we set for them. There they are. So I think they've also, from what I can see, besieged them. Yeah, got a lot of chanting and cheering going on. Would not want to be in this city at this point. All the ranks of beastmen filed up outside. And oh yeah, look at the public orders way down. So in the next turn or two, apparently they should rebel as well, which I think will diminish how many people there are defending their walls, so that's only a good thing. And that turn there. Ooh, who's this? Oh, completely forgot I was doing research. Okay. And we've got a dark moon. It's all happening. And we've got another dark moon. What have we got? So, got the casualty replenishment again that we had. I think that's all we've used so far. What's we got? Extra campaign movement range, but we'll be tired. That would be useless right now. Endless herd, so our horde growth will go up, but none of our units will replenish. That's for 6 turns. That might not be a bad idea if we're sort of stuck in the siege for ages. Definitely don't want that. Melee defense down, but recruitment cost is also down, so not going to be recruiting. Yeah, that's going to be lowering the horde growth again. Yeah, we'll go with Endless Herd. Hopefully we're going to be in the siege for a while. Well, I am a bit concerned as to who this is here. It's Thomas van Bluten of the... Oh, this is the rebel force that have broken off from Karabberg. He refuses, apparently, Thomas van Bluten. So, what's the situation now in Karabberg? So their public order's gone way up because all the sort of dissenters have left and founded this army. What's that mean for their forces? Have they diminished? 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 I can't tell. Did that really help us, or have we now got like another enemy force here and their public order's gone way up? Not quite sure. But let's see how the siege fares. So we have... Wait, what happened? Did we build a battering ram? Yeah, I think we've built the battering ram. Oh yeah, there's a little one there. So yeah, we've got one battering ram. We've still got another turn to build the siege tower. So I don't know if I'd be able to control this force when we go into the fight. But I have just noticed that the balance of power has shifted way in our favour since, well, another 17 units have joined us, so not difficult to see why. We'll continue the siege for now, just we'll wait for those towers to be constructed. And we'll check out what new research we can do. So, what did we just finish? Was it... I can't even remember. I did not pay attention to it. Nope, it's gone. So what can we do? We can do fail rituals. That'll increase our casualty replenishment rate. Cannot talk today. That might be useful. Oh, attrition. Still not been afflicted by attrition yet. Enemy siege holdout town. That could be useful since we're in a siege at the minute. I think we'll go with that one. That can only be useful. Faster replenishment for casualties. That might have been what I was going for, actually. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll continue the siege. And that's it. End turn. Oh, Cult of Ulrich's back. Yeah, what do you want? Why'd you keep demanding money? Payment is due on the debt owed to my people, scum. I mean, you're insulting me, you're calling me scum, you killed that other tribe. Why would I give you cash? No. Decline. Your refusal offends the Emperor. Well, I think I'm trying to kill your empire, so that's not really a detriment to me. Cool. How fares the siege? Wicked. Alright, let's do it. We've got a siege tower, we've got a battering ram, the AI thinks it's in our favour, we've got a second force. Wicked, I think. We're going to do this. Take on. But we will find out in the next episode. Yeah, we'll leave it here today for this video. And in the next one, we will besiege Karabberg. And I think then we're pretty much almost overthrown this faction of the Empire. I think there might be another sort of walled townstead over on the west side of the map we can go and steamroll through and whatever forces they still have. But I think we're really going to diminish their morale when we take their capital city. Cool. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the bell to be notified of new videos being released. Got loads of other videos available on the channel, including a few that should be on screen now for you to click on. Thanks again for watching.